Good morning, YouTube. Today I want to share with you a recipe that's been around forever. They call it Chinese salad. I'm not sure if it's really Chinese, but the main ingredient is napa cabbage. And if you've never cooked with napa cabbage, it's really wonderful. It's a mild cabbage that sweetens up a little bit when you cook it. And it's great in stir fry, but it's also really delicious eaten raw. So I'm just going to give you an overview of the ingredients, and I'll show you what it looks like when it all comes together. But I'll be using about 1/3 of a head of this cabbage. You pull the leaves off individually and then you wash them and chop them up. You have to have a package of chicken oodles of noodle soup. And what I do with that, I will put these in the oven. I broke the noodles apart, put them on a little baking sheet, and they'll go in the oven for a few minutes. And you'll have to watch them, okay, because they will brown pretty quickly. But you just want to get a little toast on them. I've pulled some chicken meat out of the freezer, and I'll be chopping up a little bit of that. What I have in here are a couple of green onions, and they are for garnish. They're very mild, and so they add just a little bit of kick to the salad. I had some mixed nuts in the freezer, and I pulled some of them out. I'm going to chop them. These are some dried cranberries. The dressing is going to consist of, now for myself, I don't use the whole seasoning packet. I use half of the seasoning packet, a couple of tablespoons of olive oil, and some white sugar and some white vinegar. And I combine all that in a little jar and shake it up. And the amount is going to vary according to your taste. Some people like it a little bit more tart, others like it a little bit more sweet. So you're going to have to taste the dressing and adjust the amount of sugar that you put into it, okay? I'm also going to put in a couple of drops of oyster sauce. Most of the recipes call for some soy sauce, but I like oyster sauce better. And actually, you don't even have to put it in, okay? And I'm going to give it a grind of black pepper. So these are just the ingredients, and I'm going to prep this stuff and combine it, okay? And I'll see you later. I just wanted to show you how I cut the leaves of the napa cabbage. After I wash them, I pat them dry with a paper towel, and then I kind of just stack them one on top of each other and cut them into about 1/2 or 1/4 inch slices. It's very easy to do, and here's some. Here's what the stem of them looks like. And this is edible and really delicious, so don't throw that away. That's all part of the goodness of this salad, okay? Alright, here's the salad ready for the dressing. And I made it up in this little shaker jar, this little 1/2 pint jar. I've decided not to cut up the chicken right now. I might just reheat that later on for dinner. Here are the oodles noodles that I toasted in the oven. They hardly have any color on them. The purpose is just to kind of get them nice and crisp. And you can put on as much or as little as you like. But that's it. So I'll be putting the dressing on, and then I will cover the bowl with foil and put it in the refrigerator, and it will be ready for my dinner. And I'll show you when I get it all in a bowl or a dish or something. Well guys, dinner's ready. And here's the salad. The leaves, you know, the cabbage leaves wilted a little bit after I put the dressing on and everything, but it tastes delicious. I want to tell you, I did adjust the dressing just a little bit to my taste. I added just a little bit more sugar, and then I sprinkled a couple of teaspoons of apple cider vinegar over top of this after I put it in the bowl. And it's just perfect. I just love it. So I'm serving it with a little side salad of tomato, green onion, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And I will be putting on some jalapeno ranch dressing. Also, I warmed up my chicken, and it turned out to be a little bit of rotisserie chicken from the freezer. So that's my meal, and I'll try to put a little bit more detailed recipe down in the box below, just in case. All right, guys.